Your team played very well. You must be disappointed you've only got around a point.
Yes, definitely. We are totally disappointed with the result, without any doubt. In general, a away draw at Newcastle and a clean sheet is not a bad result, not a bad result at all, but our performance was top class today. I think my players fulfilled everything I was asking for, so we were able to control the unbelievable individual quality up front. We were able to control their physicality and created chances more or less out of each and every topic. We were dangerous out of counterattacks, we were dangerous out of set pieces, we were dangerous out of playmaking, and it was more like from the first to the last second we controlled the game, even in stoppage time. One of the big strengths of Newcastle, we had good scenes anyhow and had good chances to score. The only thing that was missing, we were not able to bring this ball into this rectangle, and sadly that's crucial in order to win a football game. And for that, I have many compliments for my players for this performance. I have many compliments for the spirit, for the attitude, and what we deliver today. But we are sadly set with the outcome. That's definitely for sure.
You're almost the opposite type of team to Newcastle, because you're getting a lot of praise for the way you play, but you're not picking up enough points. Newcastle are now in 10th place, and they're getting outplayed by teams like yourself. What can you learn from them?
So in football there is no right or wrong. So all ways are allowed, and there's not one way when you have to judge and to say football has to work in this way. It's difficult to compare the clubs because when I think about the individual quality up front, Joe Linton, San Maximin, Almiron, when I think about the quality Newcastle was able to add during this transfer window, Lazaro, Bentaleb, I know them from Germany, top class players. And it's difficult for us as the only self-funding club on this level who has hardly spent £1 million during the whole season, then to be competitive. It's definitely difficult, but we try our best. So we work with our tools, and it's not up to me to judge about other clubs or whatever. We have to go our way, and it's always important in football also to be effective, and especially for young sides, sometimes you're missing this quality to be then really absolutely brutal in using your chances. But all I ask my player for is more like to keep going and to show steel and to show their attitude, show their performance. So it's more like we brought ourselves into the situation to have unbelievable amount of chances. Yeah, sadly we're not clinical and not brutal enough in front of the goals today to score more goals. But that's what we are at the moment a little bit. And for that we have to accept that we travel back with a draw, with a clean sheet. Good outcome without any doubt, but not the perfect outcome, and for that we are definitely disappointed.
Why did you take Todd Cantwell off?
Todd was injured with a hamstring injury and was anyhow doubtful and didn't want to start today. With two injured players on the wings, so Emi Buendia was out for 10 days, Todd Cantwell was out for 5 days, and we got the feeling, so okay, both are not prepared for 90 minutes, but to share a bit the load was definitely the right decision. And because Todd was not out that long like Emi, and he looked a bit sharper on the training pitch. He started, and but then after 65 minutes I got the feeling, okay, he's getting more and more tired, and we didn't want to risk any injury, and we brought then Emi Buendia.
How disappointed were you when you left the field at the end of the game today?
Yeah, unbelievable disappointed, because we're not playing football in order to avoid losses. We're playing football in order to win games. So we are offensive side, and are not just happy because we can praise ourselves for a clean sheet. We know that we delivered a top performance. I was proud of the performance of my players. I was proud of their spirit. I was proud of their togetherness and how we play, definitely. But even although we are playing with such a young side and perhaps not the highest individual quality, we want to work on our little miracle and anyhow to surprise everyone and to stay anyhow in this league. We know that it would be a little miracle, but we know that it's possible because we deliver such top class performances, and definitely 3 points would have helped today. And then just to be allowed to travel back with 1 point is disappointing without any doubt.
Would it be hard to pick the players up after a game like this? The game's ticking on by?
First of all, I have to pick me up. That's the most important thing. And no, because it's part of my job. But then the players are experienced enough. They know that they deliver today a top-class performance, and away draw, a clean sheet at Newcastle is not a bad result. So I don't have to give them just some compliments or whatever. They know that they have delivered a top-class performance all the last 4 games. Clean sheet win against Bournemouth, away win at Burnley in the Cup. Also a top-class performance at Tottenham. And today we had right now 4 class top performances in a row. And that's what we have to do. This is all I ask for. So I can't ask for a miracle, otherwise it wouldn't be a miracle anymore. It would be just normal. All I ask for is that we give ourselves a chance in each of the game to win the game, and this is what we have to do also in the next upcoming 13 league games, and also hopefully in many cup games, to deliver such a performance that gives ourselves a chance then to win. So we are not in a situation and we can say, okay, we can expect goals or we can expect wins, because we don't bring players in there that cost 10 or 15 or 20 million pounds. Otherwise, we can be a bit more strict. We have to back our players. We have to back our young lads, and that's what we're trying to do, to go further on and to keep going with our way. And again, many compliments from players for this commitment, this performance. But they are also a bit disappointed, and in a few days, I think they will be also a bit proud of this performance, without any doubt.
Were you surprised by Newcastle's lack of aggression, or whenever you had watched them, that you expected?
No, first of all, I never judge in a disrespectful way about any other team, and I'm a big fan of Steve Bruce, of his man management. He's an experienced guy and unbelievably calm, and you know exactly what you get when you play against teams of Steve. They are always unbelievably structured, always unbelievably difficult to break. It's difficult to create chance against them, and for that I was really pleased that we created so many chances. That we had, I think, nearly 20 shots on the goal, or 20 shots in total, and I was pleased with our performance. But I would never judge in a disrespectful way any other team. So everything is allowed in football, and each and every club and each and every coach and each and every team has a different approach, and I'm full of respect.
Was a day like
I'm
this?
not asking you to criticise them, I'm just their passivity. Did you expect it? That's what I mean tactically. Did you expect that?
No, I think it was due to our class also today. Yeah, we of course analyzed the Newcastle team, how they tried to press and how they tried to be solid, and we spoke about the tools we have to use in order to take the aggressiveness away, and also to bypass them and make them perhaps look a bit passive. And I think my players fulfilled this approach in a perfect way. And for that, I think it was more due to our approach and our quality today, instead of a lack of aggressiveness of Newcastle.
Daniel, does an afternoon like that make you more confident or less confident for the weeks ahead?
It's not about to judge about my confidence level or something like this. It's more like what I want to see is just that we perform exactly in this way. And of course, the games are as we coming closer to the end, as more difficult it is to close the gap. Of course, without any doubt, we are not naive. We know this, but it's also important that we keep going with these performances. And then it's more like, we will see in the end of the season. So let the table take care for itself. So it's more like we have to make sure that we are good on our topics in each of the game, and that we make everyone proud who supports us yellow shirts. We know that we are the underdog in each of the game, but if we go further on like this, then no one can blame us, and everyone can be proud of what we did, because we can't bake and paint us any results, but we can deliver performances, and this is what we did today.